back to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs. This is a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. And his little legs are like hitting me in the head, and it's like, what's happening? It's all wobbly. Oh, stay put. This one just doesn't like to stay on my head. Okay. Welcome back. For the month of October, we're doing daily Flossoween videos. We're later in the day today, like a lot later. Saturday and Sunday is just, it's hard to sit down and film. Everybody's in the house. I don't have my regular, normal, like everybody leaves and then I sit down to film, like routine. So the weekends mess me up. But here we are. It's October 16th today. When I look down, I'm about ready to lose my hat. The bun doesn't really help, but he's such a cute little spider. Okay. Hi everybody. Happy October 16th. Let's jump in with our maker highlight of the day. Today is a good friend of mine. I am so happy that she was able to donate and had something for me. I am talking about Megan, and her store is called Jonesey Stitchery on Etsy. It'll be down here. And this is the pattern I got from her. Puffin Potion ears. Look at those little puffins. And he's like pouring potion in there, and he's making potion. Oh my goodness. They're so freaking cute. And we have a little pumpkin needle minder to go with. So, I got one, and you have one. I absolutely, how freaking adorable. She has got some really stinking cute patterns. Go check her out. Obviously this looks like number 20. If you would like to see an example of this all stitched up 1/1, so it's a little teeny tiny cute. I think on 28 count. I'm not 100. I think it was a 1/1 on 28. Go check out Count Twice Stitch Once Instagram. Connie just finished this up this last weekend, and she stitched it 1/1. It's so cute. Okay, so Jonesy is, I think I said this already, Megan. She's the frozen crafter. She's got a floss tube as well. She's a good friend of mine, and I am so happy to be able to promote her today. Thank you so much, Megan. I will have all of the things on Instagram. Sorry, words. I will have the things posted on Instagram, so make sure you like, share, do all the things on Instagram as well. For today, you're going to say puffin. Puffin. P-U-F-F-I-N. Puffin. Not really Halloween. Puffins aren't really Halloween, but they're thinking cute. I love it. That's the magic word. Don't say any of the trigger words. This is open to US only. Please be 18. Like and subscribe. All of the things. All of the things. Okay, that is our highlight of the day. Thank you so much to Megan. And then we've got holidays for today. We've got Dictionary Day. I have a few dictionaries because when the kids were in elementary school, they used to give them a free dictionary every year. I think it was like 4th grade or something. They used to come home with a dictionary. So I've got quite a few dictionaries laying around. But growing up, I remember it's like, I don't know how to spell that word. And the reply was always, look it up in the dictionary. Listen, if I don't know how to spell it, how am I supposed to look it up in the dictionary? The dictionary is not the answer on how to spell things. It is the definition of things. Oh, that used to drive me nuts. Go look it up in the dictionary. No, I don't know how to. I don't know how to spell it. Anyways, it's Dictionary Day. We don't even really use dictionaries anymore. Our phones just do all the magic for us. It is global, not national, not international. It is global Cat Day today. So I don't know if there's like a national cat day as well, but today is global cat day. Celebrating all the little kitty cats out there. And World Food Day. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Celebrating, I didn't like research into these. Celebrating all the food of the world? Or is it more raise awareness so that everybody in the world has access to food? I'm not exactly sure. And I had to write this one down, and I didn't do the research on it, but the ridiculousness. World Toy Camera Day. Come again, what? Why? Why do we have... I could see having a camera day, like appreciating cameras and how much that has... I mean, that has just changed. Cameras themselves have changed history because we can go back and look at things. But toy cameras? Huh? World Toy Camera Day. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Okay. I wrote down, I spelled this wrong, so it's making me laugh. For the spoopy movie of the day, it's Goosebumps. With Jack Black, he plays R.L. Stine in the movie. It's a really good movie. The Goosebumps series is, I was of that age group when the Goosebumps series started. Like, I was the target audience when that series started. So I remember I had like Goosebumps #1 when it came out. And I'm such a huge, even as a child, I was a huge collector of things. So I remember having a ton of Goosebumps books. I just would collect them. They were my favorite books. Small little books. And my introduction into the spooky horror-ish world, I mean, Goosebumps, I wouldn't call that horror. It's definitely kid-friendly. But they're definitely spooky enough to scare you. And I think it was like what Goosebumps that got me started. Like, when I got older, I was like, okay, I need more of these kinds of books, but older. And I think that's how I found my way into Stephen King. But that's a good movie. You should check that movie out. And on the total opposite end of the spectrum, for our horror movie today, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, I don't know if it gets more horror gory than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There have been many renditions. It's been remade over and over. I know that those movies, I know at least one of those movies, one version of those movies at the end has like this little thing that says like, he was never caught, he's still out there today, police are still looking, like kind of this whole little thing about like, this was like a true story. Totally not a true story. That whole little thing at the end is to just freak you out and scare you even more. And I remember that because I remember watching it with my cousin, and she was scared the entire time. And then it got over, and it had that little blurb at the end, and she's like, "Are you kidding me? It's gonna come kill us all." It's not real. However, the inspiration, I think, comes a little bit away from Ed Gein, who was a real life, I don't know if we could call him serial killer, because he's really, I mean, he was really only confirmed to have killed like, I think 2 people. But the problem is like when he was caught, and I mean, it was so long ago that they didn't have forensics and DNA and like all of the things to be able to know if he claims all the artifacts in his house were made from already dead people. But who knows? Like, how there's no real way to prove that, other than the fact that they went and dug up a few of the graves he said he dug up, and they definitely had been body tampered, or body snatched. I don't know. This just took a whole gory turn. I'm sorry, everybody. But look at, if the stories of serial killers are interesting to you at all, Ed Gein is like up there. Like, he is probably at the top of the list. I remember, because Ed Gein, like that whole, like reading the whole story on everything he had in his house. Oh my gosh. Whew. Sidebar here real quick. My son met somebody he was already an adult. He was already 18, but he's just barely 18. So yes, he's an adult, but met somebody on like Snapchat, some sort of social whatever, and was talking to her for a long time and FaceTiming with her and everything, so she was legit. But then her parents bought him a plane ticket to come out and like meet her and them and all the things. And I'm like, this is how you get turned into a lampshade. Like, don't, And they were in Tennessee. Like, I was so terrified for him. It ended up being legit. He's fine. He's everything. But that whole, this is how you get turned into a lampshade, comes from that. Like, I say that all the time. Like, don't do weird, sketchy stuff, because that's how you get turned into a lampshade. It all stems from Ed Gein. Okay, that whole little tangent there. Okay, what do I have? I stitched. Yes, I did. I stitched yesterday. Last night after I filmed, I got out this pattern. This is from 2019, Just Cross Stitch Halloween edition. This design is by Linda Medina of Medina Originals, and it is Welcome to Our Haunted Home. Sorry, it's a black and white copy out of the magazine. It's my working copy, but that's okay because I think the original colors, there's like some orange. There's orange, there's black. I don't know. There's all these different colors. I'm not going to stitch this up here. I'm not going to stitch this little thing down here. I am just stitching the words, and I'm stitching these, like the darker colored words, in black. I'm stitching this in glow in the dark, and then you see the little like accents. Those will be glow in the dark on those ones, and then on this one it's black. So the whole thing is just basically going to be black and white until you turn the lights off, and then you'll see it glow in the dark. But here's what I got done. And this was basically a new start because I had NTE stitched using Kreinik glow in the dark. That stuff is horrible. It is basically plastic, and it doesn't lay right. It looks disgusting. And this is PTP, so it's already floppy type fabric anyways. Couldn't get the stitches to lay right. It was disgusting. So last night after I got done recording, I recorded early-ish here. Anyways, last night I ripped out that. So it's basically back to new start. And now I'm using DMC E940. And it's, you can see it's kind of fluffy looking, but this, it's like stitching with actual floss. I don't have any issues. I do loop it on my needle, if that makes sense. So I don't have a tail. I don't have to deal with it like disintegrating or falling apart on me or anything like that. I was stitching with it just fine. You can see like an up close picture on my Instagram if you really want to, but I'm thinking it's looking amazing. But this is what I stitched last night. Had some really great progress, put all of that in. So there you go. And this is PTP, 18 count, something or other. Nope, it's not on here. It was a different, I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But that is what I worked on last night. And then today, this morning, in between all the craziness of my house, I got out and I worked on my own pattern. I haven't worked on this since last year. Let me move this needle minder. I am so happy to have it out. This is on Jody's amazing blood spatter fabric, 18 count, that I was able to get from her last year. She dyed it for me and I was able to buy it. I started this last year. I charted this up last year. It's in this house. We do horror, basically. It's going to be this big. There's this whole entire thing. It's basically just numerous fonts that I plugged into Max Stitch, typed it up, and good to go. I did add a few little motifs here and there to highlight the different quotes. So as you can see in this house, we all float down here and you'll float too. And so that's one movie, and then I got the balloon there for that. And then the next line is Oh, what is the next line? Since this is my pattern, and if you are interested in dying to have this pattern, reach out to me on Instagram at Athena X Stitches, and I will get this pattern to you. This is my pattern. I have no plans of selling it, so I can give it to you for free. So it'll say, we'll eat your liver with some fava beans and a nice candy. So I've got the sheep there for that line. Silence of the Lambs, obviously. And then it continues on to say, we know that most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but not you, not anymore. We know you can't kill the boogeyman because he means you no harm. Such a sweet boy. We know you are all doomed and to never swim in the lake. We must shed innocent blood, so be our victim. We believe your suffering will be legendary, even in hell, and whatever you do, don't fall asleep. So, what's your favorite scary movie? Because in this house, we do horror. Wanna play? Let me turn the brightness down. So, this is... It's gonna auto adjust on me. Ah! Come on! This is what it will look like. Ta-da! And I threw little motifs in there to highlight the different movies. So, but that's where I'm at. For progress today, I put in this balloon, I put in the sheep, and I put in these words here. That's what I did. This will probably be going back away now. So I got work done on 2 whips. Super happy about that. Because I was slacking in my whips. I will get a new start on this, if not a start and a finish, because it's teeny tiny. It's 71 by 29. Oh, that's so cute. I will get a new start on that tonight. What else do I have? Oh, Jack and Sally. Bye-bye. And we have day number 12. We only have 1 left after today. Oh, and my guys are all still laying down. I still haven't fixed them. I need to just sit right here and fix them as soon as I'm done filming. What do we have? Oh, we have another Sally. And we have 2 Sallys. I don't like that. There's plenty of characters. But she's sitting down and she's got a rose. I believe. She's got a rose. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I don't know where to put her. I'm running out of room. Okay. That is all I have for today. I felt like I've just talked and talked and talked, but it hasn't even been that long. We're good. That's all I got for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow for October 17th. It feels like the month was crawling, and now all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it flew. How do we get to the 17th? We're already at the 17th. I'm trying to think. Where was I going? I don't know. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody has a great Monday tomorrow. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.